seeing it. I'm gonna write an email. If all of us write an email, there's nothing they can do about it. Exactly. They want us to now do our teachers' meeting on Saturdays instead of doing them on Monday mornings. Exactly. They want us to do the teachers' meetings on Saturdays instead of doing them on Mondays after school for like 30 minutes. I'm not doing that. I don't get paid to be here on the weekends. I'm not doing it. I'm telling you right now. All the other teachers are not going to do it either. You're not going to have me here on the weekend. That's not built into my salary. Absolutely not. No, I'm not doing it. I've already started crafting the email. Absolutely not. I suggest that all of us do it, so that way we can all be in unison. If everybody has an issue with it, then they're going to have no choice but to change it back to the Mondays after school. Or even a Friday or something. I'm not coming here on a Saturday. I'm just not. Yeah, I gotta call you back. I only have like a 30-minute lunch. And I have a parents-teacher conference. Yeah, DeMarcus, the kid I've been complaining to you about. I know. Alright, I gotta go. Oh, I have to eat my lunch. Alright, bye. They think that I'm coming here on a Saturday. They are sadly mistaken. Hold on, wait. For some teachers meeting. The audacity, I can't even. Sorry. I'm just having a little lunch. You actually caught me on my lunch break. Yeah. Come in. I'm assuming you're DeMarcus's mother. Nice to meet you. I'm Mrs. Aliana. Yep, I'm his homeroom teacher. Yep, nice to meet you. Have a seat, please. I'm sorry. I hope you don't mind me. I'm just trying to make sure that I get my lunch in. You doing okay? It's nice to meet you. You're gorgeous, by the way. I just basically wanted to have this conference with you so we can talk about some of the issues that have arisen with DeMarcus. I felt like DeMarcus, when I first had him as a student, DeMarcus was very focused, never gave me any problems, any issues, anything like that. There's been a list lately of a couple of things that DeMarcus has really been concerning me with lately, and I've been having a really hard time reining him in. I don't know if there's anything going on at home, any issues like that, anything like that that we need to be aware of. I'm always down. I'm always down, to work with the students and understand them and all of that good stuff. I'm not much older than them myself, but DeMarcus has really been an issue lately. Is there anything that I need to be aware of that's going on at home? like I used to have a really good understanding of him, and these days I just... No. So I have a little list here. I'm gonna turn the screen towards you, but I have a little list here. Let me just log back into the system really quickly. Okay. So first and foremost, as you can see here, DeMarcus's grades have really taken a hit. As you can see, he hasn't turned in any homework, not a single drop of homework in the past 3 weeks. 3 weeks. Mind you, they see me because of like the day changes and the periods and stuff. They see me. They get homework from me like 3 times a week. He hasn't turned in any of those assignments for the past 3 weeks, which is a major... Yes, homework is only like 10% of his grade, but because he hasn't turned in any of them, his average is really taking a hit. It's really, really, really taking a hit. Are you aware that DeMarcus isn't doing any assignments? Like, are you engaging? Are you asking him, like, you know, does he have any assignments or anything like that? So you weren't aware that he wasn't engaging in doing his activities. Interesting. Okay. I'm just gonna take a couple. I'm just gonna jot down a couple of things. Yeah. Of his average taking a hit because he's not turning in assignments. As you can see, he's not testing well either, which the tests are about 30% of your grade in this classroom. So the tests are really, really, really hitting him hard. When he takes the test, his last test, he got a 10% on the entire test, which in my classroom, you get 10% points just from putting your name on the paper. That was literally all he did, was put his name on the paper, and then he put his head down, and then he just went to sleep. Like, it's like he's not even trying, like he's not even applying himself. He's just completely given up. Like I said, I don't know if there's something going on at home, and that's why DeMarcus is just completely not applying himself. But I'm telling you, it's completely just unlike him. You sure there's nothing I need to be aware of? Well, if you say there's nothing I need to be aware of, then I guess that's that. You know, I just wanted to ask. Another issue that I've been having with DeMarcus is his focus is completely off in the classroom. He's too worried about girls, and he had an incident the other day. Where one of the little girls that he's talking to, I don't know. I'm not trying to like throw him under the bus or anything like that. I know as a teenager we all date. But he had one of these little girls come up to the window there at the door and tell him to come out and come out. So he looked at me and he said, "Miss, I have to go to the bathroom." And I said, "Absolutely not. Absolutely not, because clearly you're going out there to talk to some little girl. Like, he's on his phone talking to all these little girls. And obviously we're young, and we wanna much older than these students, okay? But it's just completely unacceptable. Like, it's become such a huge distraction. The other day out in the hall, there was a group of girls that were fighting over him out in the hall the other day. Literally fighting over him out in the hall. Just completely a huge distraction. It's utterly disrespectful, truly, if I'm being honest with you, you know? I'm not trying to tell you how to parent. By all means, I'm not a parent, and I'm not trying to be one, is the point. When the students come here, my job is to teach them. My job is to teach them and guide them. It's not to have to be someone's parent. Okay, I shouldn't have to be dealing with students that are unfocused and not turning in their assignments and different things like that. My job is to teach, and your job is to make sure that the student is doing the things that they need to do. Yeah. I shouldn't have to be dealing with attitude. That's another thing, is attitude has gotten completely out of control lately. Just everything you say, it's a everything you say, it's a sigh, it's an eye roll, it's a, oh my gosh, bro. It's a, you capping for real. It was never that serious. I should not have to be dealing with all of that attitude. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Like I said, I don't know. Something's going on at home. I don't know if something's going on at home or not. I just wanted to let you know. Because a lot of the things that I've been tasked with dealing with when it comes to Marcus, I'm gonna be completely honest with you, because we're both adults here. Not like him, not at all. Also completely out of my pay grade. Like I said, I'm a teacher. I am not a parent. I shouldn't have to come here and parent the students. I'm supposed to mentor the students. I'm supposed to guide the students. I shouldn't have to discipline them like they are my children. Yeah, so I really just wanted to call you in here so we could figure out what exactly it is that we could do to get to Marcus. What we could do to get to Marcus back on track. Or more importantly, because I do my job, you know, so more importantly, what you could do to get to Marcus back on track. You know, I don't know if we're being really lenient at home. I have a feeling that if he talks to me with an attitude, he might talk to you with an attitude. So maybe we could try and be a little bit less lenient. Maybe a little bit more stern as a parent. Maybe we can do some check-ins on things like academics, homework, tests, report cards, different things like that. You know, just really make sure that we're hunkering down and that DeMarcus is treating everyone with respect and focusing on the things that matter, like his schoolwork. So that way when he comes to school, I, as a teacher, should not have to deal with those things. I'm going to be completely honest with you, okay? I'm going to be completely honest with we are really tightening up the home. I think that would make I truly do think that would make everyone's lives. I truly do think that would make everyone's lives much easier. Yeah. Are we on the same page? Are we here? Excuse me. Sorry. Are we here? Yeah, okay, perfect. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and continue my lunch. Yeah, you know what, actually, what I was even thinking, maybe we can do one of those where you kind of sit in the back of the classroom for the day. Yeah, or for the period. Maybe, I mean, it's your kid. Nothing's too, busy for your kid. Nothing's better for your kid, Maybe you can sit in the back of the classroom for the day, for the period. Watch him, see how he does. Maybe we could schedule one of those something. We've got to do something. It's just really not working out. Just really not working out. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna get back to my lunch. It was nice meeting you. Yeah. I really do hope that we can get some of these issues resolved. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna get back to my lunch. Yeah. Be safe now. Nothing is gonna change with that kid. I already know. I just wasted my last 20 minutes